Welcome back to Millside, a truly rural glamping experience. My name is Rachel Cullis-Dorset, and today I'll be presenting the final session of Building a Brand. So elevating your brand as a brand owner is something that directly links to your bottom line and your business's success. And this is really the power of brand building. There are three things we need to do when we're talking about elevating our brand. The first thing is creating a real experience which reflects the brand that you want to build. Every interaction with a client or a customer is a chance to leave a positive impression and create a memorable experience, ultimately creating brand advocacy for your business. This is brand building in its truest and purest form. So what we're trying to do here is to create a brand that your customers connect with and they want to come back to time and time again. And this is about building brand loyalty. Consistency is incredibly important when building a brand. It not only makes you look professional, but it also helps you stand out to your customers. Training your staff and incentivizing your staff is hugely important in consistency. There's no point having staff who are untrained so that when your customers and loyal customers come back to you, they get a completely different experience to the last time they came. That's just going to really confuse people. So consistency is incredibly important, and investing in some really robust training for your staff so that everybody knows your brand values and how to communicate these to your customers so that your experience is exactly the same no matter how many times people come and visit you. And this is the sign of a real true brand. And if you think of some brands that you identify with, I bet consistency is one of the reasons why you keep going back to them. So staying true to your brand every minute of every day is really important because positive interactions create positive reviews. Everybody can be a reviewer these days. They're incredibly valuable and incredibly powerful to the success of your business. And you alone are responsible for your customers' experience, nobody else. How you train your staff, the consistency that you bring in, the brand values that you introduce to your staff and your culture mean that you stay true to your brand, and people will come back to you time and time again because they will know exactly what to expect from you. So building a brand, as we've said, is about building perceptions of your business. And what we want to make sure is that your customer expectations you can live up to. So every bit of detail around your brand needs to be thought about, whether that's the way that your customers are greeted when they first enter the building, whether that's consistent every time that they come back, whether you want them to have a smile on their face or a particular script that you want them to say. Make sure that that consistency is there. Make sure that you've thought about all of the detail within the expectations that you've set around your brand. So that if, for example, your brand is appealing to families, then what can you do to make that family feel really welcomed when they come into your building? What do they expect when they come down for breakfast in the morning? The detail about what range of cereals you might have on offer, to the quality of your coffee. Is it about the value aspect of your business, or is it about the quality aspect of your business? And the two actually can be intermingled. It doesn't mean to say that the quality isn't going to be there because you're offering a family a stay on a budget, but think about what the expectations are that you are building with your brand, and make sure that you offer these consistently to avoid any confusion, but also, more importantly, to build up the loyalty to your brand. So every interaction with every customer is a chance to leave a positive impression and create a really memorable experience. But make sure that memorable experience is built on the brand that you have defined and what your customers expect when they arrive at your business. So if you've promised them an amazing night's sleep, then the least they can expect is a really amazingly comfortable bed and a blackout blind. So if you've marketed your hotel as the best night's sleep in the area and that isn't what your guests experience when they get there, you're not being true to your brand. So really think about the detail and make sure that when your customers arrive, their expectations are delivered upon. So that is the final session on building a brand. I hope you found the session interesting and useful.